You've really grown so much, Juna.
Only because I had such a great instructor to teach me.
Instructor, I would like to request an extra helping of pats on the head, please.
Now, how could I say no to that? You just keep getting stronger, don't you, Kurt?
Keep up with the lessons, and maybe I'll be stronger than you, instructor.
I'd say you pulled your fair share of weight in that battle.
Not enough to keep you from pulling the trigger here and there, though.
Oh yeah, we nailed it, Rean.
Do we ever not when we're teamed up? I always know it's a win when I've got you with me, Ash.
Oh yeah? You're all right, Schwarzer.
Don't be afraid to give me a real thorough review, instructor.
Innuendos aside, from where I'm standing, you get full marks in combat. You seem like you were pulling out all the stops there.
Of course. Anything for my brother.
Our tempo's only gotten better, Rean.
Yeah, our enemies better watch out, 'cause they're in trouble if they see us. You've really upped your game, Jusis.
Well, I can't have you getting too far ahead of me now, can I?
Hey now, I think I've paid you back at this point, yeah?
With my interest rate, you'll be lucky if you ever pay it off. You've always been good, but it's like you can't stop improving.
If you think a cool title is all it takes to peak, you've got another thing coming.
I wonder how we'd do if we swapped our weapons.
Not sure, but if you need pointers on how to wield a spear, I'm all for it.
Whatever would I do without you, Rean?
Me? What would I do without you? No better way to work up a sweat than a good battle, right?
Training is great, but testing our strength in real combat does have an undeniable thrill to it.
Thanks, Celine. I never have to worry with you here.
Yeah. Hey, you could try asking before you start petting.
It's always over with quick when we're on it.
We're fast, we're furious, and we're out of here in time for dinner. Every battle shows me why you're such an indomitable force, detective.
A little bit of stubborn can go a long way.
Whew. Hope I'm not putting you out too much.
Are you kidding? Anything for an old colleague.
Kind of freaky to think I'm with a guy close to my age who could match up to my dad.
Even if we're both divine blades, I'm not going toe-to-toe with him anytime soon. I've never seen anyone dart through the battlefield with such speed and grace.
Trust me, your swordplay is a much more dazzling sight to see.
All right! Mess with the bull, you get the horns!
And if it ain't the horns that get them, it's your impeccable shot. You're not hurt, are you, Towa?
I'm right as rain. Really, you don't have to fuss over me, silly.
It's like you can read my mind, Elise.
I should hope so after all these years.
It's been enlightening seeing your skill as a divine blade from this angle.
You've always been exemplary with the sword yourself. It's nice to see you've changed how you wield it.
So you studied the 8 leaves 1 blade style, right? You're pretty strong.
Thanks, but you'd probably pick it up quick with how skilled you are with the sword.
Could you teach me to wield my weapon with the same precision you do with yours?
I'm flattered, but you may want to start with finding a smaller weapon.
I suppose you've improved. Some, I guess.
Thank you, but you can just be nice without all the backtracking, you know.
You have done well to hone your mastery of the 7th form.
If only to get half as close to your mastery of the 2nd.
Ha! We'd never lose. We're far too handsome for that, my dear Rean.
I'll take your word for it.
Hooray! What a splendid victory that was.
And what a splendid show you were in battle, Your Highness.
I've no doubt Master Ka-Fi is proud of how far you've come.
You're too kind, Your Lordship. There's so much I can absorb by watching you tear through the battlefield.
Better watch out, or I'll start picking up the 8 leaves 1 blade style, too.
Huh. Not being mixed anymore hasn't stopped you. Not bad.
Just taking it one day at a time.
That's the way, Allie. You're always on point.
It almost feels more natural to fight with you than without now.
Look at that. Who knew after how our first impressions went that we'd sync up so well?
That's all in a year's work between us.
Man, you rule, Instructor Claire.
At the rate you're going, people ought to start saying the same to you.
Way to stomp him down, wild filly.
Damn right, Ash. They'll never tame this horse. You've gotten a real handle on taking the lead on the field.
If only I could coax a certain someone to take the lead with me off the field.
Rean's not half bad at teaching if the way you fight's any indication.
I can't tell if that's a compliment for me or a dig at your friend. Say, how much training you think it'd take to pull a curtain dual-wield your swords?
Oh, the Arcade School's dual great sword style sounds like a most intriguing challenge.
Your magic's the cat's meow, Celine.
You'll get only the best out of Rose's successor.
Unite Juna and Fee to spell...
Unify... Crap. That joke only works written down. Oh yeah, we knocked him out good, Lloyd!
You become a real pro at this, huh?
What's your secret? How's your aim so dead on every time?
Practice. And you've just about practiced enough to make perfect, Juna.
Way to step it up, Uni! I love it!
I'm glad I'm doing you proud.
You're like a whole new you, Juna.
Thanks, Tio. You're the best! Your cover fire was just what I needed.
Thanks. And your restraint techniques really come along, I've got to say.
What a show! Man, you're a real boss, Wazy.
Follow my lead, and you'll be boss of the battlefield in no time.
Let's keep going. To protect the place and people we hold dear.
Yeah. I'm right there with you all the way, Rixia. I get more and more blown away by what all the orbital gear can do.
You better be. It's a mini-mech with mighty tech.
Thank you for adjusting yourself to my pace.
Aw, you don't need to thank me. Let's just keep it up.
Thank you, Altina. I needed that cover.
It's no problem. Watching you has helped me develop more optimal strategies.
You've done excellent work, Altina.
It's the very least I can do for you, Major Revelt.
You take a Tilly and a Millie, a Lammy and a Sammy, and you got all you need to go whammy, whammy, whammy.
I suppose we are a suitable enough duo to have earned a theme song.
You know just when to hop in, little bunny.
Well, I should hope we fight in sync after working together for so long.
I think we've earned ourselves a reward after all that hard work,
A most delicious one, in the form of fluffy pancakes, with lots and lots of whipped cream. Your music is truly beautiful, Elliot.
Thanks, and it's even more beautiful when you sing to it.
You seem to be a natural at working with Clown Soleus.
Let's just say I have a little experience with combat shells.
No one should dare to underestimate the short.
At least it's always to our advantage when they do.
Soleus has quite a lot of personality for a combat shell.
If I told you more about him, would you tell me more about your Aeon system?
If you ever need anything, the Intelligence Division's got your back.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
My, how you've changed.
Have you not changed also, Lord Rufus?
All right. I'd say we've earned ourselves a few drinks.
A few soft drinks, I'm sure you mean. It must have been hard work to learn how to aim so precisely.
Oh, but it's easy compared to aiming for a man's heart.
Just when I think I've seen all the purple lightning can do, you going up the ante.
Hey, if my name's Lightning, I better be very, very frightening.
I've enjoyed watching Nord's wind-wielding spearmanship through you, Gaius.
The Vander style's been an interesting one to observe as well.
Phew. Not sure I could have pulled that off without your magic.
Oh no, that was all you.
The Vander School's dual blade style is a difficult one. It speaks to your dedication.
You honor me, Your Highness. I'll continue to dedicate my all to this craft. It's been an honor to battle alongside you, Your Highness.
Aw, you're too sweet.
From what I've seen, your devotion to the sword may well match Mueller's.
I'm flattered you think so, but I still have a ways to go before I can match my brother.
How about we get some ice cream after this, Millium?
Ooh, yes! I want a cone with 3, no, 5 scoops!
I'm not ready to be outclassed by you just yet, Major.
And that fire's precisely what makes you such a dependable partner on the battlefield. They train the CGF well, judging by you. Well done. And yet, I feel like I'm learning so much just watching you fight, Major.
There's no doing this half-assed now, is there?
Of course not. Not when we're on the road to making amends. May we settle this with all the dignity of former Ironbloods.
Indeed. We may have different ways of going about it, but we will achieve the same end.
Oh yeah! You kicked some serious ash out there!
Come on, got a mouth like a friggin' megaphone.
Thank you, Millium. You're such a big help.
No sweat. You want me to beat somebody up? I got you anytime. There's no better duo out there than you and me.
Well, sure. No point in pretending otherwise at this point.
I saw you, Lechter. You're on the attack.
And I saw you, Millium. You've got a knack for the whack.
They call you Rufus 'cause you're a super strong roof over us.
Was I really built so sturdy in your eyes?
Erigetlum is adorable in a unique kind of way.
Right? I knew you'd get it, LP.
Goodness me, you were a lifesaver for little old me, Ash.
Yeah, okay, you ain't fooling anyone with that act. Huh. You got arms like a twig, but you can still swing a sword.
The Ashen Chevalier's little sister can afford to do nothing less.
Your music almost makes me want to bust a move on the battlefield.
Oh yeah? Then I'll up the tempo next time and make it a real party.
I sense that doubt you once held is long gone.
Damn right. Think I can afford moping around if I plan on keeping up with you?
Good. I see you putting my lessons to good use.
You know, if it works, it works. You thought you were so bad, but you're just a big softy.
It's almost painful hearing that from you, of all people.
It makes me really happy to be able to fight with you, Ash.
Come on, you don't gotta make a whole thing out of it.
I'd call that fight another point on your resume for the guild.
Yeah, I might help out here and there if I got the time.
I'm so envious of how gallant you look while wielding your rapier.
Oh, you've nothing to be envious of with how elegant your shot is.
You got moves, girl. No one plays the game like you.
Oh no, I've just been hitting the books at Thor's like everyone else. You're every bit the image of a dominion of the Gralsritter.
And you're every bit the image of trouble walking.
Your magical prowess is just remarkable.
Oh, I'm sure you could teach me more than a thing or two. Come here, cutie. Let me give your fur a good brushing.
Don't go too crazy. Just a little is fine.
Thanks. You were such a huge help out there.
We worked so well together, didn't we? Must be because we're roommates.
What would I do without you, Musse?
What would I do without your lessons from my class 9 days?
You know, you remind me of me.
We really are both just so innocent and adorable, aren't we?
You had a spectacular view of this particular game board, Musse.
You flatter me, though I'd be delighted to glean some insight from your own moves.
Oh, that budding passion I remember is now in full bloom.
And yours blooms so beautifully that I doubt you'll ever wilt.
Don't we just make a pretty pair?
Pretty, playful, and oh so perfect.
You led us well, Lady Mildine.
Oh, let's not be too formal here. I'm Musse, and you're my wonderful principal.
You're quite a uniquely special noblewoman in my eyes.
You're quite a uniquely special woman yourself, Vita.
You move with the grace of a ballroom dancer in battle.
All made better by having an excellent dance partner. I could learn so much about swordplay from you, Jusis.
Oh, but you seem to have learned plenty from your brother from what I've observed.
That fight couldn't have gone any better if we tried. Oh, for certain. You provide wonderful support, Your Highness.
How to put this? It's like nothing bothers you anymore.
It's less that and more like I've become used to the most bothersome thing of all. You only grow more reliable as the years go on.
And you only grow more dignified.
It's weird what a few years can do to change things, huh?
Indeed. We couldn't even form combat links in the beginning, but look where we are now.
I may have taken a less honorable path for one of our house, but may we fight here as equals.
Of course. Neither honor nor our house will ever change that we're brothers.
Aw, my little problem student's all grown up and a good guy now.
You put me through the ringer enough times that I was bound to see the light at some point. Whew, your blade bulk up? I swear, it cuts sharper than ever.
Well, its single point has to be sharp enough to make up for your double.
Guess you being unlucky isn't enough to keep us from winning.
Stop calling me unlucky.
All right, I'd say we gave him a fair shake, yeah?
Fair and square from the fair-haired pair.
Our shots got him running for the hills.
What can I say? It's a piece of cake, man.
You've got my moves on lock at this point, huh?
Of course. I've known you too long not to.
Ha! I thought you'd never get that stick out. But look at you now.
So what if I've changed? There's no shame in personal growth.
A good, clean win. Don't think that could have gone better.
I mean, we won, but I think you could have gone less buck wild with the kung fu. You're solid as hell in battle. You know that?
I'm just sticking to what we know. I hold him down, and you beat him up.
All right. Nice to see your skills haven't gotten rusty on me.
Sure wish yours would, though.
You never stop captivating me, my sweet chevalier.
Chevalier or not, saying I'm yours enough times isn't gonna make it come true.
I see the purple lightning hasn't lost her touch.
You think I'm gonna let my students one-up me? Nice use of those arts. You must have had a pretty awesome instructor show you how it's done, huh?
Yes, I suppose I did.
You and me just know how to get it done, huh?
That's the Bracer Jaeger Brager special for you. Check us out, Old Thor's instructors looking badass and taking names.
Guess we do got a lot in common, huh? Bet we could find more over some drinks.
You got some smooth moves for someone who prefers blunt force combat.
What can I say? A little bit of smacking around with the stick can go a long way.
You've more than earned that A rank from what I can see.
I'm sure it won't be long before I can say the same about you.
Whew. Always such a damn struggle keeping up with you.
That's the weight of the heavy blade talking, I tell ya.
Lady Sara, shall I prepare you a drink after such a laborious battle?
You know I'll never say no to Oh, you meant tea. Sure.
You saved me. Thank you so much.
Hey, we instructor types gotta look out for each other, huh?
We make a good team, you and I.
Nice. I've scored enough points to keep up with a divine blade.
Sara, you have my sincerest gratitude.
Oh, I could get used to a prince thanking me. Still can't decide if your biggest strength is your skill or that handsome face.
Well, just for your sake, we can call it a tie.
I've always been curious about the purple lightning, and I am not disappointed.
Come on now. You're the golden Rakshasa. I shouldn't even be on your radar. Thanks for covering me back there, George.
Just my little way of paying back all you've given me over the years.
What would I do without you, Toval?
Hey, I'm just making sure your kids don't put me to shame.
I don't think we've ever had a bad battle together, have we?
You and me? How could we?
My, Nord's spearmanship is truly a sight. Very nice, Gaius.
Gotta keep up with combat skills out of this hemisphere.
Nord's spearmanship is an utterly sublime sight to witness.
And we have what my ancestors passed down to me to thank for that.
No matter where I go, I know you'll always have my back, Celine.
Well, I'm your familiar. Of course I've got your back.
Your shot is on target and your arts are miraculous, Your Highness.
And my music? You love my music too, I'm sure.
Oh, look at you. My cutest little crybaby has become such a wonderful witch.
Grandmother, please.
Well now, I can't afford to rest on my laurels if I'm going to keep up with you.
I'm happy to hear you say that.
Your nimble mannerisms complement my weighted style well.
Being fast enough to move out of the way of your slashes does come in handy, I admit.
Together, Laura and Fee
will make you history.
I'm so pleased we can tear up the battlefield as friends.
Friends? Well, I suppose. It's nice to have strong allies, yes.
I still have a ways to go, but I'm working to reach you, Father.
Nonsense. I expect you'll surpass me before we both know it.
I very much look forward to the day you surpass your father.
That won't be for a while yet, but one day, I will.
With the way you move, how come no one calls you a cat?
Just means I gotta step up my catnap game. Want to join me next time?
Oh, you're so cute. Please, can I give you a good scratch?
Do I look like a pet to you?
You know, you might be better suited for the kitty moniker than me.
I don't need it. And I'm not even a kitten. I'm an adult.
With fighting spirit like that, your place as my successor is ever more secure.
Oh, please. You're not kicking the bucket anytime soon.
You're a dear, Celine. You've been such wonderful help.
Whatever. I'm just picking up the slack to honor Grianos.
Yep. You're the Red Reaper, all right.
You're living up to your rep too, Sylphide.
Not a single movement goes to waste. You're so efficient.
Helps when I've got good people backing me up. You've always got it going on, Estelle.
Going on and going on strong. And how can't I with you as my partner?
They don't call you Sylphide for nothing, I see.
Then what should they call a guy like you who can keep up with me? Thanks for matching my pace, Agate.
Come on, you kidding? You got wheels for feet.
You're making waves in the bracer world, Fee.
Gonna be a tsunami soon enough.
Thanks, Ellie. I know I can always count on you.
Of course you can. Anything for you.
We nailed it, partner.
How couldn't we? We're an invincible duo. Couldn't have done it without you, Tio.
And I couldn't have done it without you.
That'll do it. I know my back's always covered when I'm working with you.
That's just how I operate.
Just perfect. It always feels right when it comes to you.
I get what you mean. We're so in sync that I don't even have to think half the time. That's our Rixia. I can always count on you.
If there's a back, I've got it covered.
Your timing is always dead on.
What can I say? Comes with the precog territory.
Thanks a bunch, Estelle. I'll be expecting more of the same.
You've got it! If there's one thing I can do well, it's beating up baddies.
Your restraint technique has gotten some use, huh? You get better each time. It comes with experience. Like how your blades seem to get sharper as the years go on.
Watching how you fight street inspiring, man.
I could say the same. Always a pleasure watching you in action, Heavy Blade. The more I see it, the more blown away I am by your orbal tech.
It's sure coming in handy, huh? I'll keep on tweaking it until it becomes unstoppable.
You know what I just realized? You could join the CPD and still be called an inspector.
And miss out on being called Detective Regnitz? No way!
Your guidance never fails us, Towa.
Well, I've got an A-plus team to bring out the best in me.
I'm surprised we, of all duos, are so in sync.
Hey, the past is in the past. We're in this together now. Color me impressed. You know your way around a battle.
And I'm even better if you toss me a tip.
Just look at you go, detective.
Look at me? Come on, look at you. I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd be fighting alongside you.
It's certainly a surprise. Yes.
Your skill reminds me of Guy more and more with every battle.
As flattering as that is, I still got a way to go before I get on his level, I think.
All right. Now, who's up for champagne?
Let's save that for off the battlefield.
You got a real fire in your eyes, more than they led me to believe.
Wow. High praise from the blazing demon.
Hand you a gun, and you're second to none.
That's right. You know me too well. Phew. Perfect Tio-ming, Tio.
That's a stretch, but it's cute that you tried.
All is well now, thanks to you, Noel.
Not just me. It was a team effort.
I hope I was enough of a gentleman.
You were, as always, Wazy. Your grace is always a sight to behold. I'm still in awe of your accuracy myself. Thank you for not playing around so much, Major.
Hey, even I know when playtime's over.
Too easy. Between my arrows and your bullets, no target can hope to escape.
That's a bit scary out of context, but true. Very well done, Lord Rufus.
Your support was invaluable, so thank you.
We work well together now, don't we?
Must be a family thing.
Hell yeah! Way to go, Tio Tot.
So let's keep it going.
A very praiseworthy finisher, Randy.
You know it. We're the CGF way in action.
You look like you got plenty of fuel left in your tank.
Care to rev things up a bit more than Randy?
Seeing you in action is something else. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
Consider keeping your eyes on the battlefield instead. Call yourself a postman, Randy, 'cause you sure can deliver.
We got the battle and the jokes in check, you and me. You got some speed on you, Joshua.
It's just my style. Your heavy hitting does just as well.
All right, you're the shot I needed, Macchiato.
Will you stop whatever.
Now that's my girl. Ain't nobody can go toe-to-toe against you.
Come on! My name was cute enough without you putting an even cuter spin on it.
You seem to be putting in an honest effort, at least.
Well, I wouldn't dare slack around you.
I'll take you as an ally over an enemy any day, Rosie.
Consider our allyship a Hey! Who are you calling Rosie?
I knew you were up to the task, Orlando.
You say that, but I'm having a hell of a time keeping up with you.
And there's another win for us.
Noel's for us with you on board. The girls Ritter really know how to put in the work.
Wow, to think I passed the test even under your analytical lens.
Maybe in a few years I'll get to be like you.
I hope that's related to battle?
Your latest dive into Orbital gear dev looks to be bearing fruit.
Yeah! Once I'm confident enough, I'd love to give the Eidolon gear an upgrade too. You never miss a beat, Chief.
Takes a chief to know a chief.
The Aeon system is more impressive than I realized.
Makes me curious how much more impressive you would be utilizing it. Tell me, how do those cute cat ears work? I'll let you in on how they work if you let me in on how you work. It's weird. I've been told I sound like this little green-haired mechanic and even a sister of the church.
I've been compared to Enforcer number 17. This is weird. We should look into this mystery more over some lunch.
Well, with you around, I may as well pull up a chair and catch up on my reading.
Oh, no, you don't. Take this seriously.
Thank you, Noel. You were so inspiring.
No way, Rixia. It's your performance that's inspiring.
You were a star out there, Noel.
I was the star. Have you heard your name? You're so amazing with 2 blades that I'll bet you could handle 3.
Never tried, but how would I even wield it? With my mouth?
Thank you for adjusting yourself to my pace.
It was nothing. Anyway, let's get a move on.
I hope I can keep leaning on you, Rixia.
Oh, I doubt you'll be the one doing much leaning between us.
You're an unusual maid. A dependable one, but unusual.
Then we make a wonderfully unusual pair, don't we, Father?
It's been an honor watching a good witch of folklore in action.
You speak as if you aren't in a lofty position yourself as the 9th Dominion.
I think we can afford to play nice for now,
At least nice enough to keep either of our sides from asking any questions.
Man, the legendary part of the legendary Shang show is underselling it.
Strange, because Scarecrow oversells how scary you actually are.
Thank you for adjusting yourself to my pace.
Oh, no. You pulled most of the weight between us.
Am I ever glad we didn't turn out to be enemies?
Me too. We'll be unstoppable as long as we work together.
Mess with N and RX and you'll be next.
That's right. No one can dream of beating us.
I wonder if His Excellency is watching us atone from above.
Oh, he's watching us, yeah. But I can guarantee you, it ain't from above.
Quite a battle we just did there,
Got some thrills and chills out of that.
All right. Now let's get our butts on the road.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Estelle.
You still got a ways to go, but I could see you hitting A rank soonish.
Yeah? Well, better watch out then, because you're going to be eating my dust soon. Tita, it's so amazing watching you come into your own.
You don't know what that means coming from you.
High five, Ren. Hurry! I'm running low on my cute little sis quota. Oh, please, Estelle. I'm not that little anymore.
Tell me, did you go to Shara for those tempestuous lessons into adulthood, after all? Joshua has certainly noticed your feminine charm.
Oh, Olivier! I still have that very large stick.
Ah, boy. If only you and Joshua would make the move to the Legram branch.
Sorry, Toval, but our hearts are forever in the Burl.
We've got people counting on us, so we can't afford to let them down.
Preaching to the choir. I ain't ever losing steam so long as people I care about are on the line.
What do you think, Joshua? How'd I do?
You did great, Tita. You're more dependable than ever.
Abandoning your old title suits you. You're all aglow with newfound strength.
And we're two of a kind, Sharon. I see now. You're much more capable than I was at your age.
You sure about that? I feel like I'm still half of what you are now.
Let's make sure we get back home in one piece.
Of course. We wouldn't want to worry our dear old dad, would we?
Oh, Joshua, you've only become more handsome and kissable with age.
I thought you'd tone down the flirting after getting married, but I guess not.
You know, Black Fang, I could see you getting up there with Louvet.
I don't know if you're just blowing smoke, but thank you for saying that.
Oh, yeah! How are things going with Estelle, huh?
Sorry, she might kill me if I spill.
It's nice to know. I'll always have you to watch over me.
A promise is a promise, yeah? I ain't going nowhere.
What's heavier, your blade or your feelings for your little sweetheart?
For crying out loud, you too, huh?
My ever-handsome beau. Wouldn't you say it's about time you two take the next step?
Yeah, the next step is me killing you if you bring it up again.
At this point, you and me are grizzled veteran bracers, huh?
You said it. It's on us to show the younger gen the way.
Way to go, Tita! You did amazing out there.
Oh, I bet it's because you're such an amazing instructor.
The Orbital Gear 3 is really coming together.
Let me know what you think. I could use all the input I can get from you. Oh, you really are incredible from up close.
Please, feel free to admire me all you like.
A little more courage and curves, and it won't be much longer till he's all yours. Yeah, right. Should I try being a little sexier, though?
Tita, do I spot the dew of joyous tears at our reunion?
You're funny, Olivier. Like I'd ever cry over something so silly.
Oh, my sweet angel. Give me a hug and help me recharge.
Well, I guess a quick one is fine.
Your Orbital Gear 3 is a real marvel now that I've gotten a good look at it.
Oh, wow. That means so much coming from a fellow engineer.
Whew. Nothing beats the calm after the storm, does it? It was a well-earned victory. Shall I prepare some tea and snacks to refresh you?
You got me beat when it comes to thread and wire.
It's all in practicing the basics. Why don't we knit a sweater together and I'll show you what I mean.
What do you say we brew each other our finest blends?
Yes, please. That sounds like a most delightful tea party. I'm pleased I don't have to face your irie fire, at least.
Yeah, my bad about the other guy.
I wonder if you'd be willing to continue your services for me from time to time.
If the chairman and Lady Elise allow it, then perhaps.
I never have any worries when you're taking charge.
And I never have any worries when you're taking directions.
Your timing was precisely on point, Towa.
It helps that your aim was, too.
My dearest Towa, may I have a kiss to celebrate our victory?
How about a hug instead?
You provided excellent support, Herschel.
I was so worried I wasn't going to do much at all for you. We're strength and strategy in one perfect package, George.
Yeah, we actually do complement each other pretty well.
Will that win require additional compensation?
Nah, we're just that good at customer service.
You expect me to work to the bone for my Mira, huh?
Don't be absurd. We're nowhere near to the bone just yet.
You've brought out the best me I can possibly be.
You did that yourself. All I did was recognize it. That scythe won't be slicing my neck off anytime soon now, will it?
Well, the answer to that is up to you.
With such skill, why would you do what you did?
I won't make excuses. All I can do is fulfill the promise I made to you.
You've given me a first-row seat to exemplary Imperial court fencing. I am impressed.
That's quite high praise coming from you. I'm honored. Now, you and I fighting side by side, I did not see coming.
Well, we were friendly enough on the board of directors, weren't we? I say cheers to our reunion.
Huh. Your fire's burning a different color compared to during the Civil War.
I should have known someone of your caliber would see right through me. Beautiful fan work. By the way, I must apologize again for your familiar's fate.
I can't be too harsh when I'm certainly no saint. Besides, I'll get him back eventually.
Let's go, Nadia. Tomorrow is our future to take.
It sure is. I'm with you all the way, S. I just know I can always count on you, Swin.
You know what? I could say the same about you.
Interesting gimmick your weapons have. Were they organization-made?
Yeah, they're just what I know, so may as well keep using them.
Huh. You have quite a lot of potential in you.
I can't believe I found someone this much faster than me. Guess you never know what life will throw at you. It's a privilege to see the Divine Blade of Wind fight. I'm in awe, honestly.
I'm simply inspired to fight well to protect those I love. Same as you.
You up for some desserts after this, LP? Am I? I thought you'd never ask. I love you, Nadia. I get the feeling you knew just how this would go.
And you didn't? It's easy to see you've got an eye for details.
Wow, you're so strong, Miss Swift. I knew you could do it.
Thank you, but why do I feel like I've been used?
Your weaponry is most unique. From where did you learn to utilize them?
Sorry, but a girl's gotta have her secrets.
You're going to be a real sight to see when you're all grown up.
Too bad for you I'm taken, huh? Better bark up someone else's tree. You're so elegant, Ren. I'm in awe.
And you as well. I can see why Grandpa York would be so proud of you.
You're very good, quick and accurate.
And now you know why they call me the Swift.
Your katana is beautiful. It's clear to see you take very good care of it.
Like you, it was made with heart by a true master of their craft.
Oh, how could I have missed this fair angel descending upon us?
I have this nagging feeling that I should stay far away from you.
Miss Swift, would you care to attend one of my tea parties?
I know of your tea parties, and no, I would not like to attend.
You have the look of one who's overcome a great many hardships.
What a coincidence. I was thinking the same thing of you. Just saying. I like how much you've mellowed out, McBurn.
I have, huh? I guess we've both changed a hell of a lot.
I'm happy to see you found a place to call home, Kitty.
Thanks. Here's hoping it inspires you to pay your own home a visit more often.
What speed! I fear I've met my match.
My speed doesn't necessarily convert to strength like yours, however.
I may have a long way to go before I can meet your strength, Radiant Blade Master.
There's no need to rush it. I shall be here when you're ready, in due time.
I wouldn't at all be against learning more from the woman who surpassed even my lord. What say you?
Learn whatever you'd like from me. If you can, that is.
I'll let you handle the cleanup.
Will someone else babysit this buffoon? I can't take this!
Say, if you're free these days, why not come work under me?
I'll have to decline. There will only ever be one lord for me.
Your form was nothing short of stellar, Sir Arios.
You're too modest. It was your strength that earned us our victory.
I'm amazed I get the chance to fight with a legend like you.
You speak too highly of me. As far as I'm concerned, we are colleagues and equals.
Now fly, dear sister, into your sweet brother's open arms.
Goodness, I think I'll leave that part to Lady Shara.
I find myself with an urge to take flight aboard the Courageous.
If that is your wish, then I shall gladly sit at the helm, Your Highness.
Our path is clear. Now let us be on our way.
But of course, General. No. What are titles between friends, Aurelia? Toval, my fine gentleman. You are always an invaluable help.
What? More than a prince willing to fight on the front lines? Get out of here.
Your swordsmanship reminds me much of Leanne in her time.
Does it now? You honor me with those words.
I see why Leanne thought so highly of your skills.
And you will soon think higher, because I am still far from my peak.
What do you say we see who burns hotter between the blazing demon and the burning sphinx, eh?
I'd rather we didn't, thank you.
I'm so proud to fight with you, Grandmother.
Goodness gracious. Why can't you be this sweet all the time,
I feel at ease knowing you've got my back.
You bet. Last thing I want to do is let you down.
It deeply humbles me that you would lend me your aid, Your Highness.
Why, you've always been too kind to me, Viscount Arcade. You are truly worthy of your rank and more, General.
It shall forever be my honor to be of use to you, Princess.
The sky may well truly be the limit with you, my disciple.
Or it may not be. You taught me that improvement is ever attainable, so long as we breathe.
Huh. You and me teaming up is kind of fun.
As they say, yesterday's foe is tomorrow's friend. I'm pleased to see we remain in excellent harmony, Toval.
This kind of thing just comes natural after knowing each other for so long.
It'd be nice to fight a legend like you, but wielding my sword's a pain in the ass.
What's that? Too afraid of cutting your delicate hands against my blade? Might I request that you arrange a rematch between Madame Ein and myself?
I'm not getting in between you ladies. You want that? You set it up yourself.
No, Abyss. That I trust you to always have my back.
Good, because there's nothing that can stop us in a fight. So, McBurn, any idea on what your plans are after this?
Well, now that I've kicked it with you, might as well go see what's up with Wellspring and Campanella.
You don't waste time, do you, Zero Artisan?
My arts are fast, yeah, but they don't pack the wallop yours does.